Hello, hello, guys. Welcome back to KSquared. This is Kiaran. I feel like this is so abnormal for me. We took such a long break, but y'all, welcome back to our new listeners and our old listeners. We're so excited to have you guys back. This has been a long-awaited time. I feel like we were talking about this yesterday. We haven't dropped since before Christmas, right?
Yeah,
Before
literally.
Christmas, before New Year's.
Yes.
Before 2022.
Yes.
So
it's been a minute.
while.
It's been such a minute.
Man, but I hope you guys enjoyed season 1 as much as we did.
Yeah.
I feel like becoming that girl was something that we all needed during this time.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving 2021, going into 2022, just figuring out, how to be that girl. And it was it's still a trending topic, but it was such a trending topic when we were doing it. And everybody was trying to figure out, trying to navigate, okay, I want to be that girl, but how do I become that girl?
Right.
So we hope you guys enjoyed and learned so much from it and kind of, became that girl afterwards.
Right.
But this season is something that we came up with and kind of made it in conjunction with becoming that girl. And it is titled Elevation.
Yeah.
So sit on that. Think about whatever you feel like it's going to be, because we got some really excited stuff to come out of this season. But I wanted to first check up with my girls. It's been a minute since we sat. How is everybody? How are you guys?
Child. I don't know. I feel like my life has always been a movie.
I know that's right.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm in chapter 22. So
Okay.
literally. Chapter 22, 22
Literally.
years of living.
Mhm.
So I feel this is chapter 22. Graduation is a big college mark.
Yeah.
This is a big mark in our life. Like, back, this is college graduation. Like,
Right.
This is something we're always going to remember. Like, I remember
Right.
when I was in college,
Yes.
2000s, I was living my life. So graduation, we got 1 month left, y'all. What y'all thinking?
Literally. That's where I'm at right now. Like, it's just different. Like, it's an awkward feeling. Like, I feel like when you're about to graduate high school, it's kind of just like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying?
Go to
I have college to look
Mhm.
forward to. But when you graduate college, you like, oh, I got a lot of stuff to look
the
forward
real world
to.
back.
And now, like, it's up to me. Like, I gotta be in control of what happens after this. Like, it's not set in stone. Like, when you go into college, it's like, okay, you apply, you get in, you get your little scholarship money, and you go to school, and everything's all cool and dandy. But after college, it's like, okay, what you doing? Get a job, get your life together. Your parents is like, okay, what we doing? It's time for you to move out. Like, and it's just a lot. So I feel like it's definitely it can be uncomfortable, like, honestly, like, regardless of if you feel like you have everything situated, it's still uncomfortable. If you have a job secured, it's uncomfortable to start that job because it's just not the same for real. Like, it's just uncomfortable. I feel like we've been in the school system for years. And so
13?
when you finally...
No. How long? 16 years.
Yeah, I mean, from kindergarten all the way up to, I don't even know.
Senior year.
Yeah, that's a long
Pretty
time.
much a long time.
It's a long time. So I just feel like lately I've just been in that uncomfortable space. Like, I've had so many people ask me, oh, aren't you excited to graduate? And it's like, I don't know if I'm excited. I'm just kind of like, it's happening. So I have to, you know what I'm saying? I have to get through it. But at the end of the day, it's just an awkward space for me. So I just feel like just being a young woman in general too, like finding yourself, what do I like? What I want to get into? And then it's like, okay, you feel like you have your mindset on what you want to do. And then you think back, like, is this really what I want to do? Is this going to make me enough money? Like, what's going on? So it's a question mark phase right now, honestly. So I'm excited for this season.
I'm excited too. I feel like, pretty much I feel the same way y'all feel. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. I'm like, what the heck? Who the heck? How the heck? Going back home, figuring it out, moving to a new place, job. Like, there's so much that's about to come out of this season of our life that I'm just like, it's literally question marks. When I think about graduation, I'm like, I'm gonna walk slow so my parents can get their photos and their videos. And an outfit to figure out. Like, I really don't have any other thoughts behind it because it's just so much unknown. Like, all we know is school. All we know is back to school. All we know is what we've been doing since we were little 5-year-olds. So I'm excited.
It's a schedule. You had a schedule set Monday through Friday.
Yes.
Now it's like, okay, I wake up. All right.
No more school.
I gotta start a day.
Yeah.
I run errands, But I feel like even when we started COVID, like quarantine, we weren't doing anything. So I feel, I don't know. And I feel like how we are, just us ladies, just even us starting out, I feel like we're gonna be fine. I think we're gonna be fine. I think we all like to talk. We got this lovely podcast, so I feel like it's gonna grow. And I feel like we're going to see the transition even through our podcast. Remember when we started, we was just little sophomores, second year of college.
Exactly. Shout out to the people that's been with us since the radio station.
Shout out to y'all who've been with us since the radio station, before it was a podcast, before a podcast was even a thought.
Fact.
Like, honestly, it wasn't really, like, podcasts to me really didn't start like gaining a lot of notoriety till like 2020, like when the pandemic hit and everyone was in the house, not able to be in their cars to listen to the radio, so everyone was just listening to podcasts. But like, I never knew like, ooh, I would have a podcast. Like that was just never like in my journey. Honestly, for real.
I agree.
So I love it. Like I love that we're here. And to all our listeners, like, this is like we're growing as well. Like a lot of stuff we talk about, I feel like we can sometimes come from a place, or people may feel like we're coming from a place of like, oh, we have it all figured out. No, y'all.
Like, if only y'all knew. We share with y'all, but if only y'all knew for real, like, we do not have it figured out like, at all.
As we're talking about these things, it's like we're talking about it because it's like us having a conversation about it so that we can take it in and like apply it to our own lives as well. So it's like, yeah, we may already apply some of these things, but like we're not coming from a position of just being like so high and mighty and we have it all figured out.
Girl,
like,
when we talk about relationships, we be getting played.
We be out here getting played.
We be out here overspending. Everything that we've talked about, we've done, might do, and are learning with y'all. So when we say these things, like, we are learning with y'all for real.
We really are.
We really are. Gems, you know, we're listening ourselves, you know.
Yeah.
But we're only 21, like about to turn 22. Like, this is just the beginning of the 20 mark. We're not 25 yet. Like 25, I feel like we could look back like, all right.
Yeah.
It's half my 20s now. I'm pushing 30.
Fact.
So honestly, we can't even get mad at ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, this is just who we are and is what we're doing. And I feel like it's just gonna be a journey. I feel like so far, like I came to college, wanted to be ABC 7 News. That's what I wanted to do. All of a sudden, I met Kaylin. She's like, I want to do a radio show. I was like, radio? I never thought about radio. Like, interesting.
Yeah.
I listened to Hot 97 my whole entire life, living in New York. So I was like, okay, radio. All right. Then I met Kiara. We got a little we all had broadcasting.
Facts. Yeah, we've never had. Maybe we need to do an episode about like how KSquared kind of became,
and have Professor Russo on here. She would love.
She would love. She would love.
I just love the fact that my class is she loves KSquared.
She would love that.
But speaking of just 22, y'all, the year 2022, and just season 2 being about elevation, like. Do you guys feel like you've seen yourself elevate in like some of the New Year's resolutions that you set for yourself at the beginning of the year? Like, where are you guys at right now? Because it's April, you know what I mean?
4 months deep, 3 months deep.
We're about 3 to 4 months deep into the new year. So like, do you guys feel like you have been elevating since our last episode? And do you feel like you haven't? Do you feel like you've been slacking on your resolutions? Like, where are we at right now in our own journey of elevation?
I feel like, my main thing for myself going for 2022, I knew I was going to be graduating. I knew I was going to be turning 22. So I was thinking long term in a sense to where it's like, all right, like we got to make some money after college, you know? Right. So I think my main thing was just elevating like my brand as a whole, like everything that kind of falls underneath that, elevating my brand and trying to make a career out of what I already do, you know? And consistency, I'll give myself like a 6, a 5. Granted, when school comes into play, internship comes into play, like a lot of the stuff you might want to do kind of falls on the back burner.
Right.
I give myself a 6, but I feel like I see myself elevating in a sense to where like I feel like I'm finally kind of coming into my own womanhood, if that makes sense. Like I hate that we keep going back on graduating, but it's just such a big thing that I feel like, like I'm growing into Kiaran, like, you know what I mean? Like, and how I'm going to be post-school, post-education, post all that stuff. So I think my main New Year's goal was just, honestly, it was to elevate. Like, before we even came up with the title and even season 2 was even in the talks, it was to just elevate, become a better me, become a better sister, become a better daughter, become a better friend, become a better little girlfriend or whatever. But, you know, like, just become a better me. So I would give myself a 6 out of 10. We 3 months deep, so I have time to change that for real. But I give myself a 6 out of 10 from January to March. We're April 2nd, April 3rd, something around there. So I feel like
April. So.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Working on it.
All right.
Ooh. I feel like my resolution was like my financial stability.
Yeah.
I felt My finances was not up to par. And I feel like, all right, Sabine, you graduating. Right, it's no joke. Like, this is all on you. So I feel like compared from my New Year's to now, I'm going to say a 6.2. Okay. I gotten better because I'm a shopaholic. I love retail, love nice things. So I started to learn, all right, Sabine, you don't need that. Right. You know, we can start looking at the lower prices. So I feel I've been trying, you know, get my skills all together, especially finance is a big thing, especially in your 20s is a big thing. It can make or break you.
Facts.
So credit card, I opened my first credit card.
Okay.
I'm struggling, but I'm working.
It's okay. I got you talking to somebody that's got 3 and trying to manage 3. So, girl,
oh my God. That credit card ain't no joke.
It's really dangerous.
It's not no
you
joke.
You get your maximum, you like, wait a minute. I got this.
No. $1,400. I'll be all right. I ain't gonna spend it.
Right.
Like, ooh.
Yeah. I maxed it out.
Okay, I'm gonna just spend it on my credit card. That credit card, man. Ooh.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
So I learned, all right, but I needed credit. I always told myself when I'm 21, I'm going to open a credit card because, like, living in New York.
So, y'all know now, like, Afterpay, Affirm, Klarna, all of that stuff reports to, like, your credit line now.
Yeah.
So, like, 2 years ago, it didn't, though. So, 2 years ago, it really did. Like, when it first started coming out, like, installments, you didn't have to put, like, your social security number or none of that stuff. Like, but now if you use it, like, you have to put your social security number in. Like, you have to do a whole bunch of stuff. And then, of course, your credit line. Because a lot of people was, like, using installments to kind of just, like, finesse. Like,
that's
they would
not
put it,
me.
they would put it on a card and then close the card.
It's not me.
It's dangerous.
Close the card and then be done.
So they will come knocking and be like, excuse me.
Exactly.
You owe this.
So now it reports to your credit line. And it's a good thing and a bad thing, but I just want to put that in there. Like, it could be a good thing if you really, you know, making your payments every month.
Right.
$20, whatever it is. But if you're not, then be careful because they gonna come for you. But I just feel like it's a good way for you to build your credit young. Like, if you don't want to open up a credit card, but like you on Fashion Nova, whatever your, you know, your favorite online shops are, whatever it is, you can use that to kind of like build your credit line if you don't have a credit card already. Now, I don't know how much it weighs on it, but it weighs a little something. So I just wanted to include that in there. But continue.
I'm a little nervous. Y'all know I love Klarna, Afterpay.
As soon as you said that, Kay, I looked at Sabine. I'm like, Sabine,
Klarna might be a little mad at me right now. I'm gonna pay you, Klarna. Don't worry. But you know, Klarna got me a little bit, but.
So 6 out of 10?
I'm a 6 out of 10. My finances, I'm trying to get better. Yeah. You know, like, I'm graduating and I still want to live in the city. You know, I love New York, born and raised. Even though I do want to move eventually, it's going to happen. But New York, I don't know, it's still part of me. And you need credit to live in the city. You need credit. So
you need a little more than credit. You need
a little income, all that. So my little finance.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I had to cut back. You know, I was a little lash girl. And crying, you know, got my strips on.
Okay,
you know,
I like that. Cutting back on expenses.
I had to cut back on expensive. You know, my nails get gel. Calm down, make it last for a minute.
Press-ons is the new thing now anyways. I mean, a lot of people invest in a good press-on.
I be in CACS. Ooh, I'm like, I want to do black today and French tip today.
I mean, it allows you the flexibility. It allows you to, like, switch up on your colors. Yes. And now, like, a lot of nail techs are coming, which I think is a great, like, business idea for any nail tech. But a lot of nail techs are, like, coming out with their own line of press-ons. And so they'll be, like, $55 for a set, but, like, they're reusable. And if you get the right one, then you could just, like, reuse it however many times you want. Yeah. It costs about $50 to $65 just for, like, a regular gel mani with some tips. So if I could spend that one time and still be able to wear it over and over and over again, that saves me some money at the end of the day.
See, we all got the skills. See,
so, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was an expensive gal.
Yeah.
I was material girl, okay? Y'all, I was a material
You can still
girl.
be material girl with your press-ons and your strips.
I know, that's what I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm learning to be a baddie on the budget because I'm a shopaholic. I'm the girl, like, shoot, we got an event. Hold on, let me go through my wish list, see what I can come up with.
And I always felt the need, like, to buy new clothes for every new event. And I had to stop doing that because I started to realize that I wasn't wearing a lot of things in my closet. Like, I'll look in my closet and be like, oh my gosh, I only wore this one time and I spent this amount of money on it. Like, do not be afraid to wear your clothes more than once. Like, wear your clothes more than once. Wear your clothes more than once. Now, I get it if it's like, oh, like all the time, then okay, cool. But, like, don't be afraid to wear your clothes. People will literally be like, no, I already wore this. Or I took an Instagram picture in this. Girl!
I'll just be like,
I used to be guilty of that. But it's just like, okay, you don't have to repeat the same exact outfit, especially if you're gonna be somewhere where you know you're giving your Instagram out. You don't want people to be like, oh, she had on the same fit that I met her in.
Like, she liked that fit.
I understand that, but like a couple pieces here and there, like don't get so sucked into that culture of wanting everything new. Like we're young, we got so much time in the world to like just, you know, reuse your stuff, y'all. Reuse your stuff for real. But as far as my journey in this new year, I'm gonna just give myself a solid 5.
No, you gotta be. As soon as you asked that question, I was like, "Ooh, we about to get real," because it's not 10 out of 10 for real.
It's definitely not 10 out of 10, and yes, like only the 3rd or 4th month, but like just a solid 5. Like I feel like in this new year, the area that I've really been like, you know, doing better than I thought I would in is like better in my relationship with God. Like I feel like now more than ever, I've really been more in tune like with the word than I was ever before. Like first and foremost, the pandemic kind of like limited us from even being able to like be in person in church. So having to go out your way to like watch church online or like just try to be in tune by yourself, like it was kind of hard for me. So I feel like now this year more than ever, like it's become a habit for me, like to just like watch sermons on YouTube, not just on Sunday. Like if I'm just in my room and I want to watch like Love and Hip Hop reruns or Jocelyn's Cabaret because I just want to, you know, watch some drama or something like that, like I'll get a sudden urge to just be like, no, like watch something else. Like don't watch stuff like that. Like it's okay every now and then, but if you watching it every day or like you want to watch something new on Netflix every single day, like you got to incorporate the word of God in there some way, somehow, because like you are what you consume. So at the end of the day, like I don't want to be consuming a whole bunch of drama all day, every day when I need to be consuming the word. So I've definitely been better in that area and just strengthening my relationship with him more. And that was definitely one of my major themes for 2022. So that's good. I've been on my workout grind. Kiara is my gym partner. She holds me accountable all the time, but I've definitely been doing better in that area than I expected. But I was slacking. January, I don't even think I went to the gym in January for real.
I mean, y'all, if we being honest, we went to Miami for spring break, so we was on a get right. We was on a get right from Miami plan. No cap. We were on a get right, but it still trickled over.
It's still trickled over. Miami, so it trickled over. February is when we really started. Like, okay, we got 1 month out till March. We need to get it together. So that area I've been pretty good in. Finances is just no. Like finances, I just haven't been doing the best in for real. Like I just be spending. But I'm definitely now in a place where I'm just like, okay, like I need to check my account more because I noticed that when you don't check your account, certain fees be hitting that you didn't even expect to hit. I found out that I still am paying for subscriptions for stuff that I don't even use.
You know, there's an app. I had to get the app because I'm like, if Prime Video takes out $9.99 more from my account, we are gonna have a problem. I don't even use Prime Video.
I was paying for Zoom Pro. $14.99 a month, Zoom Pro.
$14.99 for Zoom?
I'm like, first of all, when did I even start paying for Zoom Pro? I thought I like canceled this because I don't even know why I felt like I needed Zoom Pro. I don't know what it was. $14.99, y'all, every month. I said, wait a second. Just a whole bunch of subscriptions, bro. So it's like I need to start checking my account more. Just like little things that you need to do that like I just wasn't doing before. So that's why I give myself a 5. There's so many other areas. I mean, I guess relationships, I'll have to pat myself on the back for that because I've been pretty strong in like leaving the BS where it needs to be left at. 2021, you know, I was still entertaining things that I just really didn't need to be entertaining. But 2022, I have like this new sense of energy where it's like, Kaylin, like, do you know your worth? Like, you do not have to be entertaining this kind of stuff anymore. Leave them where they are. You know what I'm saying? Be by yourself. Sometimes it's good to just not even talk to anybody than to just be like entertaining stuff just cause you know it's like not even worth your time or like, you know you're just not even you know you don't need to be dealing with that. So I've definitely been doing better in that. So I'm just gonna give myself a solid 5. I feel like 50-50. Like there's a couple areas where I'm slacking in, a couple areas where I'm good in. But I'm excited for this new season of Elevation. I'm excited to talk to the guests, especially financial guests that we're gonna have.
I'm pen and paper. Tell me how to save.
Tell me how to save. I'm 2020 vision, but I'm gonna get glasses.
Invest. Like Robinhood, cryptocurrency,
everything.
all
NFTs. I want to be an NFT girl. Like put me on. I want to know.
I still don't understand the NFT space. I really don't. I understand what it means now, but it's just I don't understand.
I don't get the concept.
I don't get the concept. It's like, okay, you download OpenSea. OpenSea is like where you get everything from. It's just like, okay, but which one do I buy?
Look, I don't understand.
And which one is the good one?
I know the flip. I'm looking at
which
the flip.
Which is the good one? Like, which is the right one to invest in?
That's like when we talk to our friends about FanDuel. Be like, okay, so who's gonna win? Because I just know
that's
the flip.
Income
like,
FanDuel
who's gonna win?
It's the quick income.
I'm like, you said Giannis was gonna get 20 points.
5 for $500.
I'm gonna put that right there.
Sign me up.
I got $75.
Okay,
what's your parlay?
I'm right. I'm like, oh, okay.
New thing, man. It's a little quick income.
I don't know nothing about nothing, but I know
a couple people who really be hitting on FanDuel. Like, it's really like
the guys are taking it serious.
Like they really,
they think they getting 20,000. Like I gotta bet, I gotta get the 20,000. I said,
man,
who will get 20,000 out of everybody?
I be ears open. I'm like, oh, okay, like you said that,
and they be all the like Discords and stuff, all the group chats, like sending each other like the parlays and stuff. I'm just like, I love it. Like guys really be on it when it comes to
finances. The men be
on it, but a little gritty sometimes, but on it.
Yeah. Like watching a little betting on a basketball game, you get a little $75 in your pocket. I won yesterday.
Off $1.
Yeah, I got $75 green.
You invest like $2.
Yeah.
And you get like that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It's the flip.
It's the easy income, little fast money.
Okay, it's crazy to me.
I don't care nothing about nothing, but the flip is sign me up. Because I want to know how to flip.
Little $75.
How long y'all been keeping this a secret? Because I'm just trying to figure out how long.
It's been around for a while.
It's been around for real.
Like, you know, everything's a little trend.
Right.
You find out.
Like 2 years.
Yeah. So not that bad. Or not that long.
I mean, I heard about it.
Okay.
2 years ago.
I put in $10 yesterday. No, 2 days ago, and it was at like a 5-10 profit.
Oh my God.
I need to tune in with you and see what the parlay.
And apparently like the single betting is the best way to bet because the parlays, it's like if one person loses, like your whole parlay is done.
That's what I'm saying.
And I hate that. But the single bets.
There's a thing there though where you can round robin. So basically like if you like says like round robin 2 by 3, like if 2 of your 3 people or teams in your parlay hit, then you still get paid. Not all of it, but some of it.
Ooh, round robin.
See, girl, we need to be tuned in on FanDuel. We need to be just tapped in on the ways that you can make money outside of just whatever,
from
you know?
Your phone.
From your phone.
Actually, you know how the Forex people
from your phone.
And where they at.
But y'all, we have an episode. We're going to get somebody in here. We're going to talk about, you know, elevating your finances. As we get put on, we're gonna put y'all on.
Exactly. That's what this season is all about. Because we're trying to elevate in all those type of areas for real. Like that's just so important. So I'm excited for this season. I'm excited to see us elevate. I'm excited for our listeners to elevate. Like, because that's what it's all about, and it's so important. And we need to hold each other accountable. We need to hold each other accountable. And listeners, y'all hold yourselves accountable. Find an accountability partner. We're going to try to be y'all's accountability partners. And honestly, we should set like little challenges for each episode, like the end of each episode. Or maybe for just the season. Like maybe when we get our guests, that's what we'll do. So like for the finances, we could set like a little challenge.
Right.
When we have like a stylist come on here to talk about elevating your style, elevating your appearances, we should set little challenges so that we can hold y'all accountable and maybe have, you know, little prizes if you can show that you know, went through with the challenge. So just stay tuned to see what we cook up, y'all. That's it.
Facts. I'm excited too, just like Kaylin. I'm excited to be sitting down with y'all. We haven't done this since, what was this? When we were in Atlanta. So we have like
it's been over a year almost.
Yeah, over a year. So I'm excited too. Pretty much everything that Kaylin said, expanding as a group, as individuals, going off to graduate, going off to be that girl as we expand into 2022 and all that we have. So I'm excited, y'all. I am. I hope you guys enjoy. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to go through a lot of self-evaluation when you listen to us, I hope.
Yes.
So I'm excited.
Yes, guys. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at KSquared Pod, KSquared POD. Stay tuned. Subscribe to us on all podcast platforms because we on everything. Subscribe to our YouTube channel too, which is kind of new. We kind of new to the whole YouTube thing.
We newbies.
But we going to get it on and popping for y'all. So just stay tuned. We're excited and we're glad to be back.
Yes, guys. Season 2 coming.
Yes.
I'm elevating already.
Yeah.
Come on, shimmy. I feel it now.
Here we go. All right.
Yes. All right. Well, we will see you guys in episode 2.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.